The 5 reasons you need to buy a house right now in Champaign County. And you better act fast because they won't all be here for long. Hey guys, I'm Jay Leman. Thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. This is a channel where I try to bring value out real estate, about crypto, but today I'm talking about Central Illinois real estate and why you need to buy right now, okay? If this brings you value, make sure you like, make sure you comment, give me your feedback, what you like. Why don't you ring the bell to get notified for every time that I actually shoot a video and upload a video, and of course, subscribe. That would mean a ton to me if you do that. But let's get to the 5 reasons why you need to buy a house right now. Reason number 1, interest rates. They're still historically low. And because they're historically low, that helps your buying power. Sometimes when interest rates are high, you could buy a less expensive house and you could still pay more because interest rates are higher. Now you can buy a more expensive house and pay less on your monthly payment because the interest rates are lower. Now, interest rate right now for a 30-year fixed, as we film this video, is between 3.25 and 4%, depending on which mortgage broker or banker you're talking to. Not quite as low as mid-2020 or 2021, but it's still historically low. But get this, the Federal Reserve says in March they're looking to have a rate hike, meaning they're going to raise the interest rate, and they might have 2 more after that. Some pundits think there could be as many as 7 this year to help curb inflation. Now, I don't think there's going to be 7, and there may not even be 3, but it does look like interest rates are going up, which means your monthly payment could be more if you don't lock in a house now. Reason number 2, houses continue to appreciate. Since 2020, we've seen 7 to 10% appreciation year over year for residential houses in Champaign County. Historically, that's pretty high. Usually we're 1 to 3% on appreciation, and we have steady appreciation. We never have any booms. We don't have big busts because we have steady employment here with the University of Illinois and our hospital system. But that being said, if you don't buy now, chances are the house could be more expensive next year, and wages are not keeping up with the appreciation of houses. Many people's wages and salaries aren't going up 7 to 10% a year, but houses are. So it's better to buy now than later. Reason number 3, inflation. And here's a big one that not a lot of people think about. If I can lock an interest rate in right now for 40 years, and inflation is, let's just say 6% is what they tell us. It's actually more if you threw in housing, but the consumer price index inflation says it's 6%. If I can lock that in for 30 years and inflation's at 6% and I'm at 4% of my loan, I make 2% of my money. And every year I'm paying off my loan with dollars that are less valuable. So anytime I get a fixed asset and use debt to buy it, it's a win-win. That fixed asset's going to appreciate and that fixed debt is going to be diluted by inflation. Number 4, low down payment options are still available. You don't need to have 20% down to buy a house. In fact, if you're going conventional loans, sometimes you can do as low as 3% or 5%. An FHA loan is 3.5%. If you're a veteran, then you can do a 0% down with a VA loan. If you're looking to move into a rural area, then you can do a USDA loan for 0% down. You don't need to put 20% down right now. So the less you can put down and the more debt you can put in at a low interest rate, that allows you to leverage the savings that you have to get into a physical asset, get fixed debt, and take advantage of the inflation in the economy and also the appreciation in the economy. Number 5, less buyer competition. In this town, the spring market is very strong. People like to move in between school years, especially with the University of Illinois being a huge employer here in Champaign County. But if you'll start looking and offering on houses now, you'll have an advantage because there's not as many buyers looking for houses in the market now, and maybe you could stay out of a multiple offer situation, which allows you to pay less for a house that you really, really want. Now, the key is this. Just because you get a house under contract in February doesn't mean you have to close in 30 to 60 days. That might be common. A lot of times you can negotiate the closing to be out 90 days, 120 days, so you can actually move in on June 1st after your kids have finished school for the year and summertime, and you can move in and it works out perfectly, but you're able to get it under contract in February or March of that year before all the buyers come in the feeding frenzy of mid to late spring. So those are the top 5 reasons you need to buy right now. If this gave you value, can you please comment below and tell me what was your favorite reason? Could you like, could you subscribe, could you ring the bell? Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in, and please share this with your friends so they know why it's a good time to buy right now.